Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the show. It's Cool TV and it's the Buddy Show right here. And if you know where best to be every weekday, make it a date with us, 10:30 all the way till 11. It's 30 minutes of the most action-packed entertainment stories from around the world. And I trust when I tell you 30 minutes, that will entertain you, okay? So very, very easy stuff. We'd like to kick off the show with Today in History. Right up after Today in History, I'll be giving you our gist and discussions for the day, all right? They call me N6. I did have to tell you, Tenalicious is not around. She had to take a few days off, you know, but she'll be right back on her feet pretty soon. But hey, it's basically one buddy on the show. But no problem whatsoever. I got you, all right? So today in history is Peach Ice Cream Day. Peach Ice Cream Day, all right? So if you like peaches, I'm a huge fan of apricots. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of peaches there is, but if you like peaches and you like ice cream, I'm guessing today is one of those days, you should go to your favorite ice cream dealer and order yourself some peach ice cream, all right? If you're a huge fan of chocolate royale, avail yourself of our ice cream expertise and go check out some peach ice cream today because it's Peach Ice Cream Day, all right? That's exactly what we're talking about. Yep, right there on your TV, you have some peach ice cream worth licking. Oh yeah, you got to be careful though, not to bite your fingers off while you're enjoying yourself, all right? So coming right back to my first story of the day, I've got one story that is very touchy amongst people in this part of the world, but everywhere else, it seems to be the norm, all right? What am I talking about? Now, the U.S. government has been putting a bit of pressure on Nigerians, and it was in the news recently. Apparently, the U.S. government has vowed to pressurize Nigeria to legalize gay marriage, something that the nation had outrightly outlawed, and we've even put a jail term to it. But the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for African Affairs, her name is ThomasGreenfield, has stated that the U.S. would continue to pressurize Nigeria until it legalizes same-sex marriage. Now, ThomasGreenfield made this known on Monday, and she did this during a live web chat with journalists in Washington. Now, as a government, it's one of the highest priorities and the strongest values that discrimination against anyone based on their sexual orientation and gender identity is wrong. Now, we believe human rights should be available to everybody. And as a policy, we'll continue to press the government of Nigeria, as well as other governments, which have provided legislation that discriminates against the LGBT community. This is very much a work in progress, but I think you will agree with me that the law in Nigeria really went far in discriminating against this community. But also people who associate with them are also being discriminated, so we will continue to press the government of Nigeria to press the legislature to change these laws and provide human rights for all Nigerian people, regardless of their sexual orientation. With what is happening in the U.S., you can determine how far we are willing to go. Now, we strongly believe human rights for all people, and we are particularly opposed to legislation that actually targets the gay community for discrimination. So we are prepared to push this as a policy, not just in Africa, but across the entire world. America, vowing to pressurize Nigeria to legalize gay marriage. I don't know, I'm not too sure. You need to realize we have a very conservative system, government, culture, everything right here in Nigeria, and it might not be that easy to implement, all I'm saying. All right, also in the news, DMX is in the news. Yes, he is, and DMX will be going to jail again. Who's tired of that? We are over here. Now, basically, rapper DMX was jailed for 6 months recently. The rapper was jailed in Buffalo. That's him right there. DMX. Yeah. Back in the day, people used to say I look like DMX. I don't know if I still do. But anyway, now the rapper was jailed in Buffalo, New York yesterday. And this was for failing to comply with a family court order ruling. Now, DMX was asked by a court to pay child support, to pay back child support to one of his baby mothers, but he didn't. When he appeared in court, a judge slapped him with a 6-month sentence, and he was immediately locked up in Erie County Holding Center. DMX has been arrested many times in the past few years, but this is his first prison sentence since the year 2011, all right? So DMX, not the best of times for him at the moment. Hopefully he sorted out his drug abuse, and hopefully he can also sort out his baby mama issues and put this way behind him, all right? Yes, it's all about Cool TV. It's the Buddy Show. Don't go anywhere. There's a short break. And when I come right back, I've got one more story for you and a Make Your Day video. I'll be right back on The Buddy Show. Cheers. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching, welcome back to The Buddy Show. It's Cool TV. Right here on Star Times. Now, do remember, we do this live every Monday to Friday, every weekday, basically, 10:30 to 11 o'clock in the morning, and you don't want to be anywhere else, okay? So it's just entertainment, just roundup, and we've got the Make Your Day video, which is a video you obviously love to watch. Now, I'll give you all our social media portals, so make sure you follow us, all right? First of all, we're on Twitter, twitter.com, Cool TV Buddies. The Buddies, we've got our own Twitter handle, in particular, hashtag DBuddies, THEBUDDIES. We're right there on Twitter. We're also on YouTube, so if you go to YouTube, go check out the Cool TV YouTube channel. Or you can just type in The Buddy Show, THEBUDDIES. All our past YouTube clippings are right there for your viewing pleasure, so you should definitely avail yourself of that one, all right? Now, even better, apart from YouTube, we also got the Cool TV app. We like to call it the Absolutely Cool TV app, and it's in your app store. So if you got the Google Play Store, if you've got the Apple App Store, go check it out. It's free for download, so anywhere else you are in the world, you can get to watch Cool TV on the go right there from the power of your mobile phone. All right? So with all these angles, there's no way you cannot and should not follow us on social media. All right? So even better, moving over to my story, my last story of the day. The New York City has actually reached a compromise, and this was over the death of Eric Garner. If you remember, his death sparked off anger and even riots and protests all over the United States. But New York City has reached a settlement, and that's something we're very, very glad for. If you remember Mr. Eric Garner, he was put in a chokehold and died from this situation. New York City has reached a settlement with the family of Eric Garner, who died after being put in a chokehold by police last July. Now, they agreed to pay $5.9 million to resolve the claim over his death, but the family has filed a $75 million lawsuit against the city, but accepted a pre-trial settlement on Monday. Now, Eric Garner's death sparked protests around the USA by people who were outraged over the police treatment of African Americans. Now, cell phone video of the fatal encounter showed Garner saying, "I can't breathe," 11 times while being held on the ground by an NYPD officer in a chokehold. I repeat, the cell phone video of this encounter showed Eric Garner saying, "I cannot breathe," 11 times. Come on! Every time I watch this video, every time I see pictures, every time I hear about it, I just think of man's inhumanity to man. How do you tell your fellow man, "I cannot breathe," 11 times? And they still kept you in that chokehold, leading to his death. Now, apparently, Mr. Eric Garner was being apprehended for allegedly selling cigarettes. Allegedly illegally selling cigarettes when he died. And the family say that the settlement is not victory. So I'm not too sure they're going to do away with the money they won. They just might keep pushing the case in court. All right? So, Eric Garner, I don't know. Do you find respite with this ending? I'm not too sure about that. But the NYPD and the New York City have come up with a settlement for his family. And hopefully that, in a small way, makes up for his death and for his loss. All right? Anyway, it has been a pleasure bringing you the Body Show. Do remember, I did tell you that the US has vowed to pressurize Nigeria and several other countries to legalize gay marriage. Second story of today, rapper DMX has been jailed for 6 months for failing to pay back child support for one of his baby mothers. And also, the New York City has settled with the family of Eric Garner, who was put in a chokehold and died for allegedly selling cigarettes illegally. And this settlement with the New York City went for $5.9 million US. All right? So it has been my pleasure bringing you the Body Show. They call me N to the 6. Have yourself a fabulous holiday. Today and Monday are public holidays. And it's the end of the fasting season for our Muslim brethren. And we do appreciate you guys. Well done. All the blessings of the fasting season, okay? So enjoy this one. Don't go anywhere. Cool TV continues. Bless.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.